Hi, welcome to day 5. We're going to go right into it, so go ahead and come down into child's pose. You're just going to do the wide-legged if you feel comfortable doing it, so just take your knees to either side of the mat and walk your hands out. Take a couple of breaths here. And then on your next inhale, we're just going to rock forward, drop the hips down, come into downward facing dog. Lift up those knees if you can. Exhale, turn the knees out, back into child's pose. Inhale, one more time, rock forward, back into downward facing dog. And exhale, we're going to curl the toes under and push back into downward facing dog. This is the first downward facing dog of the day and the series, so take your time, really think about where you are in this pose. Ground down through your hands. You want to bring your biceps in line with your ears, so you want to actively be pushing back. So if you are having to be here because to keep your legs straight, don't worry about keeping your legs straight. Bend your knees, bring them under, and send the hips back. It's really important that you don't strain your neck. Your neck and shoulders should be completely relaxed. Okay. Just a couple more breaths. The juice is flowing. All right, and then we're going to inhale and look forward and just step the right foot in between the hands. And I have 2 blocks here to make my life easier. You might not need them, but give you a little bit more room in your runner's lunge because you want to keep your chest up off of your knee. You're not collapsing down. You're raising up, and we're going to inhale, curl the spine, look up, just like cat-cow in the lunge pose, and then exhale, round the spine down, push the earth away or the blocks away. Inhale, you're going to curl up. Exhale, look down. Inhale up. Exhale, curve. I'm just going to come back to a neutral spine or kind of leaning forward spine and move those blocks out of the way and walk that foot over to the edge of the mat. So you can keep it flat on the ground or come up on the knife edge. And we're going to drop down into lizard for a couple breaths. So you can come on your forearms, you can stay up here, whatever's comfortable for you. And just breathe deeply, or always breathe deeply into those hips. Release some of the tension. Okay. You're going to inhale, come up, and you're going to keep your right foot here. And we're just going to take a moment to get ready and visualize stepping the left foot up next to your left hand. Ready? Step. Got it. So we're in a low squat now. So your feet are flat on the ground. Maybe you need to be up a little bit higher. Maybe you need to rock forward onto your toes because you can't keep your feet flat. That's all right. We're just going to stay here for a second. Rock a little bit. And then we're going to go the opposite side. So bring your hands back down. You can rock up like this. Step that right foot back. Leave your left foot there for lizard pose. Set yourself, always ground. Make sure your base is very sturdy. You're like a very tall building. You need a really good foundation. So turn onto the knife edge of your foot if you do it on the other side. And we're just going to inhale and exhale. Come down onto our forearms. Or stay up, whatever you feel you need. Inhale. Exhale. You can wiggle around a little like I am. Get a deeper stretch. Just remember, always breathing and relaxing those hips. Okay, and then inhale, we're going to come up. Walk the foot back to the middle. Grab those blocks if you want them. And we're going to bring the chest up. Lift up through the base, and then inhale, curl the spine forward, look up, bring out your chest, shine your heart forward. Exhale, curl the spine, look down towards your knee. Inhale, up, exhale, look down, inhale, up, Exhale, look down. Go ahead and take those out of the way. Put our hands on either side of the foot. Step it back into plank. Push back, downward facing dog. Now, what we're going to do next, I'm not actually sure of the name of, but it's a good stretch. So what you're going to do is inhale, bring the right leg forward to the chest, and then take it out to the left or the other side. And you want to try to keep your shoulders more square. You don't want to flay open. So go ahead and bring the pinky toe edge down on the ground. And we're just going to rock forward. Put a little bit of pressure and feel the stretch in the right side of your hip. Now, I'm keeping my legs straight. And I'm just going as far as I can feel it. So you don't want to go too deep. Don't drop your hips completely down. You'll hurt your leg. Just take your time here. A little bit. Then we're going to inhale, rotate that leg back, push back into down facing dog. Again, keep your knees bent if you need to. Keep your feet wide if you need to. Whatever feels right today. And then we're going to inhale and bring the left leg forward. Take it out to the right. Drop down a little bit. Okay, inhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. You're going to drop those knees down, take them wide, back into child's pose. Take a couple breaths here, recover from what we just did. Center yourself. You're going to inhale, come up, come to seated position. And we're just going to close out, butterfly pose, flap those wings a little bit. Get a little bit more heat. Inhale, exhale, push the knees down towards the earth a little bit, as much as feels comfortable. And we're going to go into fire log pose. So bring the left foot on the ground, shin straight in front of you. Right foot on top, inhale, exhale, just rest your arm on there. See if maybe it goes a little bit farther than it did that first day. Make a little tiny centimeter of progress. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, feel up everything in the hips, exhale. Okay, we're going to take that right leg out to the side, bring the foot in, inhale, exhale, we're just going to bend to the side, reach the left arm up and over the head, kind of towards the foot. Your arm can rest on your leg. If you're all the way up here, not a problem, just keep reaching out towards the foot. Okay, inhale, we're up. I'm going to go on the other side, right leg in front. Make sure your sit bones are down on the ground. Get your base ready. Build that building. Okay, and then stack, left foot on top. You're going to inhale, exhale, rest your arm on top. Now for me, each side is really different. Feels completely strange, and also you can see my feet and my knee are farther apart. And that's totally normal. It happens, My sister says there's like a mother side and a father side, and that has something to do with it, but I don't really understand all that. So just accept where you are and breathe. Exhale. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that side stretch. So take your foot out. Bring that right foot in. Inhale. Exhale. Bend to the side. And you can look up through your armpit towards the ceiling. That feels good. Try to keep your chest open and forward. Okay. And inhale, come up. So today we're not going to lay down for the Savasana. We're going to sit up just because we had a more active practice. And yesterday we talked about the throat chakra and speaking your truth, but also listening. So I think, sometimes to make ourselves feel like we're the smartest person in the room, or like we really accomplished something when we're in a group meeting or something, we really want to speak and talk, and people are talking and you're just, waiting to say what you want to say. So I found a quote by Seng-chao. It's, "Although a great bell is impressive, it makes no sound unless rung." So sometimes we want to take a minute, think about what we're saying, think about what other people need from us and what they're trying to tell us before we speak. So think about that. Think about maybe some of those regrets that bubbled up when you were stretching your hips today, and consider it while we take 5 breaths here. Palms up, palms down, or traditional Zen style, the way I'm going to do it. So inhale, fill the whole body up with air. Exhale, send it all away from you. Inhale, exhale. Begin to come back to the room. Feel the presence of your body. Inhale, exhale, open the eyes. Release your hands from wherever they were, or leave them if you're comfortable. Well, that's day 5. Hope you enjoyed it. It's going to keep getting a little bit more intense now that we've gotten to downward facing dog, and we'll keep opening up those hips and exploring our negative emotions and how to let them go. Thank you.